Set this to gem. That could have been a faux pas. And I believe what that means is the gems will pop out of the back here, and everything else will come out of this chute into this hole I've made. Because who cares about those materials? So, I don't think the machine's working. Although, looking at that conveyor belt, I think this is the out chute and not the in chute. Okay, so be it. We'll turn this thing around backwards so that nobody's comfortable. But it does appear to be working now. I'm seeing normal minerals fall into my pit of despair, and all the uncut gems are coming out of the back front thing. Okay, hold on. Let's get this thing under the front. Okay, and there we go. Rocks go in there. Minerals pop out there. Most of them go in here. And the chosen few go in here. Now all we need to do is wait for this setup to run for a little while and we'll see what we get. Okay, I've let this setup run for a little while. Really, so far so good. To my total shock, everything is still working as intended. Our gem thingy is full of gems, and I definitely misgauged how big I needed to make this hole. So that's a big ol' mess. Anyway, it's time we tested this out, so here we go. Well, there you go. 3 glorious giant gem things. Let's take these bad boys to town and see how they do. And don't forget to wish me good fortune, Skycar. I have high hopes for this. Oh, not bad, 4,000. And the emerald is 41. And the ruby is the weak one of the litter, but still a combined amount of 10,000. Not too bad. All that says to me is there's room to grow. So hang on a second, I'm gonna redo this thing, see if we can get a little more production out of it. Okay, so before we had these 10, and I feel like it was pretty effective. So I'm very hopeful that 681 have good results too. Before I fire any of this stuff up, let me give you the tour. Naturally, everything starts over here pulling from the water, and then the pipes run all the way here to this valve, and then the water splits off to power the ram drills, as well as these conveyor belts, and rinse and repeat for a really long time. Once dirt pops out of these machines, it'll go down this conveyor belt all the way to the end, where it'll join up with a larger conveyor belt system, where all the rocks will move from left to right up to these ramps, at which time they'll go right over the edge into these waiting harvesters, where the gems and minerals will be taken over here to this splitter, and anything that's not a gem is going to get launched onto my new bed so I can sleep in wealth, and the remaining gems will go back here and be dumped in this little compartment. It couldn't be more simple, except for the part where I haven't tested this, so I have no idea what this is going to do to the frame rate. I mean, I've tested it with a few, but not all 600 plus running at the same time. So let's do this. Let's turn it on and see what happens. Oh my god. First of all, this is the worst noise ever, and my ears are bleeding every time these things all pump in unison. And on top of that, I think the frame rate might be having a couple of issues. But enough out of me, how are the machines running? Well, if the spotty sound coming in and out is any indicator, things are working at peak efficiency. That, and in the distance, you can see the rocks struggling to make their way over here. Okay, let's go. Let's go see how the other side's doing, if we can. Well, look, things might be going at like 0.0001 frames per second, but at least the machine crapped minerals on my bed, and I do believe that's a gem slowly, eventually, one day making its way to the promised land. So I don't know how you couldn't call this a rousing success, except for the part where the game is lagging so bad that I think I'm having an aneurysm. Just trying to slowly stumble my way back over to the valve. I have the dumb idea that I can somehow salvage this without reloading. Quickly, turn it off. Ah, see, that's much better. Let's go see what it looks like on the other side of this thing. Well, I would say in the most technical sense, this worked out really, really well. But in the practical sense, I'm gonna say about 50-50. So let's see if we can't try something. Instead of turning the master valve back on, I'm gonna close off this valve right here, that once I tighten this thing, it's only gonna power this line right here. So hopefully that'll be a little bit more tolerable to the game. Okay, and there go my eardrums. Okay, this seems potentially a lot more pleasant, maybe. I like how as I'm waiting for those little pieces to finally make their way over here, just in the background, I see like a couple of frames of some rocks just flying away. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is still not effective. Let's go ahead and load back to before we tried any of that. I got a new idea. So I moved the valve from over here and bypassed all of this stuff instead, so the only thing that gets water pressure is the very last one. I'm hoping this will be a little easier on the game, and so far, actually not that bad. Yeah, this seems to be doing slightly better. We certainly have a lot more minerals flowing than before, that's for sure. But most importantly, my sleeping arrangements are perfect. I'm not sure what I like more, being constantly rained on by minerals, or if it's the absolutely deafening sound of all the collision happening. But hey, it looks like everything's technically working, and what else could you ask for? And the moment I said that, the game delivered once again. I decided to take a quick power nap despite the slowdown, and you know what I learned? When the game is running this poorly, it just won't let you leave the bed. Like, look, you can just see the days passing by. So I guess the game decided for us that this is where we're stopping. So I hope you had fun. I know I 72 hours now, and oh boy is our frame rate amazing. It did start out pretty smooth, but once there was a lot of physics going on, it started to slow down a lot. Like a lot. Like 1 frame every 15 seconds a lot. But hey, if we speed it up, you can see how exciting it is as all this ore just slowly crawls across the ground, moving me in the process as well as taking over the entire floor. And now here we are, struggling. And in the game's defense, it does hit you with this message when you first start it up. The frames per second can start to lower if you have a lot of physics objects. Usually around 2,000 plus. And how many do we have? 37,148. We're doing great. Anyway, let's try something. Maybe if we turn off all the auto miners, maybe the physics will settle and we can move again. I'm just gonna give it a second and we'll see. Come on, everything settles. Stop jittering around. Okay, there we go. And now we can just look around with a little bit of frame rate. Until I start walking forward, that is. I think I made a crucial misstep by walking on the ore. We are so very frozen again. Screw it, let's just load back to when things were stable. Okay, this time I'm not gonna touch anything. We're just gonna look around. What if I jump over to this empty space? Maybe the game will throw less of a fit. Here we go. Huh! Easy, easy. I just need you to believe. Oh good, we did it. And now we can walk around freely. And now comes the hard part. Can we touch any of this? I certainly don't want to try walking on it again. How about we just go up to one piece of ore and we try to pick that up? Fingers crossed, here we go. Okay, we're slowly getting there. Just pull it away. Don't look it directly in the eyes. Ah, there we go. All right, well, that's one down. And now we have to know what happens, right, when we use the magnet gun. Oh, I'm so excited, but also so scared. Oh, wow, I think that's pulling a lot more than I thought it was going to. Oh, here we go. Hey, it did it. We're okay. Well, blessed be. Let's try to get most of this into the chute. And ha! Oh, we're frozen again. But it is still moving. So give me a second. I'll do some cleanup and show you when it's done. Okay, things are looking a little better. We've made a lot of progress on cleaning up this junk. Look at that, our active ore physics objects is down to a respectable 5,688. And our money is up to 118,000. Given how long that took, I'm not sure if that's a lot or a little. But hey, realistically, I guess it was about the journey, not the destination. Besides, I'm sure we can find something productive to do with this money. After all, the game is telling us we need to purchase an ore crusher, as well as a polishing machine. And we have other quests available. Oh wow, I didn't even know there was a quest screen, and we've already completed so many, like I Love the Shaft. If we scroll over to the left, we can also see that we completed I Love the Shaft. Oh wow, and we also completed I Love the Shaft. But in addition to going through these quests one after another, we also have this research, and boy howdy, there's a lot of fun options here. It really goes for a while and it all looks exciting, and they all take this symbol right here. One orifice. No, wait, those are research tickets. One research ticket, and right now we have none, so I guess we'll go ahead and keep doing quests, because sort of like previous quests, when we completed them, we got stuff like money and automatic unlocks. It looks like later quests give us the thing we need, research tickets. So be it, let's go buy some stuff. So it looks like we need to buy the ore crusher and the polishing machine. Done and done. And here they are waiting for me. Wait, if I buy more of the same things, does it just add a number to this box like the other thing? Or will it just add more boxes entirely? Let's find out. Oh my. Wait, really? Do you think we can get out of here this way? I know there's a ladder right here, but I don't think it works. It doesn't exactly let us climb. Well, if nothing else, I think we can just clog the shaft. And we're gonna do the ore crusher because it's cheaper. Yes, good. And I have to buy them one at a time. If I buy two at once, what arrives is a box with the two on it. Okay, well, no problem. I'll just buy one over and over and over again. Oh yeah, it's starting to look good. We're not all the way up yet, though. There's still plenty of room to go. What do you think happens when we hit the surface? Can we go up to the surface? Only one way to find out. How serendipitous that we have all this money for very important research. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I think we're clogged all the way to the top, basically. And now you might be wondering, how do we get up there? Surely we can't just like crawl our way in, can we? Unfortunately, it looks like wedging yourself in all the boxes doesn't help you get higher. So we're gonna do a little bit of cheating, also known as using the unstuck command, which I believe respawns us at the top of the shaft. Let's see. Yep, that seems to be the case. Oh my goodness, the fresh air is so close. Okay, we just need to build a little bit higher than this. Like, we do have enough boxes here. Maybe we can just stack. Almost there. Victory! Okay, so in jumping up here, it does look like there's a ceiling. But look at all the stuff we can see. There's so much game to be had over here. And oh my goodness, look. Not one, but two additional shafts. Possibly three. Good God, I love shaft. Really, though? There's no way to get up there? I refuse to believe. I think if we just keep stacking, we'll get there. I just have to figure out the right pattern. Like, what if I pick it up and then clip and whoa! Oh boy, we did it. There's so much for us to see now. Like, if we look back over here, see? That's us. That's our shaft. And now we know that the light was always lying to us. Oh, and I've got more good news. I happen to have a couple of ore crushers on me, which is great, because now I'm kind of curious. Can we put machines up here? Now, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure red means no. And orange means it's like in the air, so you can't do that either. So I think what we're looking for is for it to turn green. Let's see. Well, there we go. It looks like you can put machines out here. I think we see where this is going, don't we? Why use all of that usable space down there when we have all this free real estate up here? Okay, Ore Crusher, come back with me. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So let's go back down here. Thank goodness that worked. Let's get some supplies and get started. We have much work to do. And before we go crazy on the shaft, we're gonna have to do some traditional normal mining. And for that, we're gonna need conveyor belts. Straight ones, corner ones, sloped ones. I don't care, as long as we have a lot of them. And why do we have to do this step? Because we need research tickets, that's why. I just get the sense we're gonna need like the basic cannon or scaffolding or something. So we gotta grind out some of these quests first. Starting with these two. Deposit crushed iron and also polish some stuff. For just those two, that's 4 research tickets right there. So let's grab our conveyor belts and... oh yeah, I already forgot. They're up there somewhere. Well, we're probably gonna need shaft access anyway. So we'll just go ahead and collect all this stuff so we can get our conveyor belts as well. They gotta be here somewhere after all. Aha, there's one now. The old 101 pack. Now that we've got all of our belts on us, it's time to do some work. And boy, am I excited. I'm not really thinking ahead yet. I'm just putting stuff down. All I'm looking for right now is basic functionality. And by that, I mean ore gets on the belt and then eventually we'll do something. Yeah, kind of like that. And let's not forget to get all these guys too. So we'll just lay these out like this. Maybe do some fun curves. Yes, everything is exciting now. And then before you know it, this looks like this. Yeehaw, conveyor belts everywhere. My favorite. And now let's turn all the auto miners back on. Ah, feels good. Boy, howdy do I love conveyor belts and seeing physical pieces of ore wander their way everywhere. Now, I realize this might seem kind of excessive, but we're gonna want options, right? Like, what if we need that coal to go somewhere in particular? We want to be able to divert just one of these belts, right? Oh, you know what? Maybe I should clean up all this crap too. A tidy mine is a great mine. Said absolutely nobody. But we do probably want to clean up a lot of this stuff so we can make an even bigger mess somewhere else. Also, as you can see, I'm not trying particularly hard. I'm just trying to get some of it on the belt. Anyway, it's great that we've got all these belts going now, but none of them are actually finished. It's still just dumping stuff all over the ground right now. And that's okay. We'll be able to fix this pile, which is where the ore crusher comes back into play. See, there we go. Now our ore isn't just falling, it's falling into progress. And then over here, we'll just go ahead and run this all the way back over to the trough where things can dine. Yes, deposit all that crushed iron. Help us get that research ticket. I do also have another one of these conveyor belts coming out from over here. You know, just kind of casually depositing once in a while. After all, we want some disposable income always coming in. And for a couple of these other belts, until we have other stuff coming in that we need, we'll just go ahead and add some stuff so they can be added to this belt. So Crushtopia can have an even bigger population. Yes, good. This is the system working. And now that the ore crusher is working acceptably, let's put our mental energy towards polishing gems. For that, we're gonna need this guy, the polishing machine. Polishes ingots and gems, making them more valuable. Now, the thing we have to overcome is that we can only polish gems. Like if we take this emerald and shove it through, ta-da! A polished emerald. Lucky us. But if we take any raw ore and shove it through here, aw, the machine gets sad. And it would be fun to use like sorting belts and stuff so that when an emerald does show up, we can just pull it off the belt automatically. But I'm not smart enough for that, and I don't want to make this more complicated yet. Let's just throw these into a pile and polish them at once. So let's see, we need 8 of these things. No problem, I'm sure we can find them in the piles here. There's 2 and 3 and 8. And now for diamonds. And if you waste enough time, they show up on the belt like everything else. It's so much easier when it does the work for you. Actually, what's gonna happen when that thing goes in there? Oh, it just destroys it. Oh well, easy come, easy go. I'll just wait for the next ones. Okay, it turns out finding gems is a lot more of a pain. I'm sure I had a lot of them in my initial volley of ore, but that was then and this is now. So I'm actually gonna buy something that should help us out. The shake.
This is a jump of faith scenario, and frankly, just item list me. Sometimes you take the easy level and you run. Okay. Didn't I succeed at this? Oh no, we tried to shoot the arrows repeatedly. You annoying, annoying little goober. Can I... It's so close, man. It's so freaking close. How about from here? Jesus. Ever so slightly taller? Shoot it? Oh, okay, fair enough. Shoot me a bamboo. We're gonna bamboo to here. Then I'm gonna mobilize you. Might not work. That's a problem. That's a big issue. Okay, we have to massage our bamboo. I personally enjoy massaging my bamboo on a damn near daily basis. Please get me over. Thank you very much. Okay, here's the issue. How the frick am I getting out, brother? How am I escaping? I think that this is one of those scenarios. I gotta massage my fruit now. My fruit's leaving. my fruit has left. Although my fruit's coming back. No, you can't go down. No, you can't go down. Okay. We gotta mobilize. I gotta ride this tile all the way to my death. Not the most successful we've ever had. Okay, here's my new plan. It's the delete meta. We're gonna quick delete right, turn, quick delete left as we're falling. Platform's gonna fall because it's being held up by these two tiles. And then I'm going to... I mean, if we play our cards right, we could... Okay, we're gonna delete, turn, butterfly, delete. So it's delete, tap O twice, butterfly, tap O, delete. There's no way in hell this works. There's no chance in the world. Okay, ready? Great work, everybody. Gamers, we've done it. Okay. That was not how we wanted that to go.
Platform right there.
Get me back to here. How do we... Maybe we do something like... The delete was just... It wasn't quite far enough, was the problem. We could mobilize both of those. And then... It's gonna drop. That's fine. That's completely fine. Okay. Then how the heck do I get out? You butterfly... Just throw it off the ledge, man. Just kill me. Just kill me. Just kill me. I got no clue how you solved that. This does not seem that bad, okay? These moving is not... I'm actually, like, not all that concerned about this. Can we grab that? Thank you. Itemless? Hit me with a little... I know I said that I don't want to itemless, but when the opportunity presents itself, it just feels good. It just feels damn good. Okay, here's my idea. What if I just mobilized all of these? So then I jump. That ain't gonna do it. That ain't gonna do it. How about a bomb? The bomb does not place like that though. I'm in rough shape. I'm in rough shape. The ladder is so useless, dude. He's so useless. Okay. Ladder. Now you need... Just ran right off the edge, man. It's my worst nemesis. This level will always defeat me. Okay. That was clean. That was actually ungodly levels of clean. And then you bomb. You can try this again. We're going to slightly roll the bomb. No, not like this. Okay, we're going to mobilize this platform to send me over to here. Mobilize is kind of crazy, okay? It's kind of crazy. Oh, this was the final level. So the final level is always a combination of your last level that you failed and then some other stuff. So it's this again, but now I have to scroll to see more of it, which is kind of cool. I don't love the stuff we have here, but I also have a little item box I can use here. So ideally, I'd like to remove all of those, then give me this back. I am going to bamboozle me to make a nice little bridge. I'm gonna. Oh, there's so many fruits, man. There's so many fruits. Dude, the new final level. Oh no, I'm bad. The new final levels are pretty pog, because they used to be just like a set level. And now these are they're kind of like randomly generated because they're a combination of the level you failed and then some other stuff. Can we create like a little spear tower here? It appears that I have had no issues creating this little spear tower. Just realized that I somehow have to make it back, which is a large problem. Like we got some issues with making it back, brother. Okay. Yeah, portal's there. Shoot ya? Shoot ya? I can't do anything with that, man. I can't do anything with that. Okay. I'm dumb. I'm not even sure what I was thinking on that one. Okay, just send it, okay? Just send it. This you must ride the fruit. First try points are my most coveted. Okay, I don't know what the hell an impulse does. Okay. It's good. Start here. You can push these. So I kind of would like, oh god, get me out of there. I kind of like the idea of pushing them. I like the idea of getting to here. A bouncer works here. I want to know what an impulse does. Okay, it's just like a push of things. Okay, that's fine. I get one shot at this. Thank God. Thank God. Okay, the impulse is interesting. I gotta figure out how we want to use that. What is fish? What is fish? I got 5 of them. Let's just shoot one. Okay, it's a fish. Probably should have seen that one coming, in all honesty. I think this is a great area for no grav, so I can launch myself up to you. No grav it's an interesting beast. Then so the fish, he just kind of bouncy. Whoa, he real bouncy. He's super bouncy. Okay. I gotta figure out how to utilize that in the future, because right now I'm gonna tell you that ain't doing much for me. The frog is dope. The frog was in the demo. So the frog he'll bounce, and we can, oh frick me, we can use the frog to bounce ourselves, but he'll also eat the fruit, which is fun. Okay, get me to here. These move. That's terrifying. I'd like to spear that out of the level. Oh god, little scary. Hit me with a little box jump into I'd like to fall this to the ground if you can. Can we get the boxes falling to the right, please? Can we get the boxes falling to the right, please? Not too bad, not too bad. Triple arrow. I'm in. Why not? Why not? Fish, impulse, and mobilize. Do these move? They do. Okay. I think this is a problem. Can we mobilize this up? Kind of, but not really. Okay. The fish are not super useful. Okay, they're not super useful. And the impulse is not, I mean, we could probably impulse the fruit away. Whoa, that's not what I expected that to do. And mobilizing this is not going to do much. I mean, I'm out of items, man. I'm stuck. That's hard. That's a hard level. Okay, you give me another try. Here's a dope plan, okay? You shoot the frog onto there. No, you're going the wrong direction, brother. Maybe? Okay, that was unfortunate, honestly. We get to here. These are so hard to move. Okay, give me this.
It's a bank hole.
I love the bouncer, man. I know it's such a simplistic item, but it just feels good. And the sound effect with it, God, it's just some good stuff. Okay. I like this, to be honest. We can do something like this. Probably another one, a couple of those. This is not how I would expect that to work, but okay. I mean, we can kind of rock you back and forth like a hurricane, perhaps. We send you so that when you rock back, this ain't working. Okay. Rock you all the way that way. Bomb. Oh, frick me. Okay. Bomb. No, it's bad, man. All I have is this dang impulse. Close. The impulse, I don't want to be the guy to say it. So I'm not going to. Just kidding.
You see,